5 candidates are running for Agat vice mayor following the death of Agustin Quintanilla in April. This will mark the first special election for a vice mayoral position since legislation changed Guam's election laws. For Derek Baza Hills, who once again is running for vice mayor under the Democratic ticket, Agat comes first.
And the reason why I'm really running for Agat Vice Mayor is because Agat really deserves to be ahead. And as of right now, we have a lot of issues still plaguing the village.
Democratic candidate Jermaine Alerta says working side by side with Mayor Carol Tayama is critical to the job.
So I think at the position of being one of the leaders of the village, I think it allows me to make more decisions that I believe are beneficial for the village and the people.
3 individuals are running under the Republican ticket and were given an opportunity for an on-camera interview, but either declined or were unavailable after weeks of requests. Emailed responses were instead provided to KUAM. Rowen Ann Malaga has worked for the Agat Mayor's office for the past 20 years and says she's running in order to help Mayor Tayama make daily operations run smoothly. Benny Salas works at Adaloop's Constituents Affairs Office and says running will help fulfill a life goal to give back to the community. Kevin Seswico, meanwhile, has years of private sector experience and is running because he has, quote, the want, the drive, the passion, and feels the need to give back and serve his community. All 5 candidates were asked how they would address major issues in the village. Malaga hopes to work with Mayor Tayama and the Mayor's Council to alleviate problems like junk loose metals and white goods and overgrown trees. Baza Hill says he hopes to address infrastructure repairs, improving scholastic sports, and building a boardwalk in Agat.
We want to make sure we look long-term and look at the bigger picture because we want to bring tourism down to Agat so that we can give businesses a chance to survive. Get ahead, not only be able to be successful, but stay ahead. And so the issues like water lines, the roads, public safety, and also having to address issues for our young youth generations that do not have a chance to have tutoring programs.
Baza Hills worked for both Congresswoman Malin Bordallo and various senators, served in the Army, and most recently was a high school teacher. Seswico, meanwhile, suggests working with the Army Corps of Engineers, Guam Homeland Security, and Department of Public Works on a solution for land erosion and flooding and creating a private-public partnership for simple improvements or donations for sports facility upgrades. Alerta, meanwhile, says the upkeep of village recreational facilities, introducing youth sports programs, and an adult GED program are important, but says the top priority has to be Agat's secondary roads.
We just have roads that are in very bad shape, and I think we need to work together with our local agencies, DPW most especially, to identify and, kind of formulate a plan that addresses the need for these roads to be repaired and fixed up, because it's a very it's just a hassle. It's a burden for the residents to drive on these roads.
Alerta has over a decade of experience working for both the legislative and executive branch, including the Guam State Clearinghouse, and currently is a committee director for Senator Michael Sinicolas. As for Benny Salas, he says in addition to road and flooding issues, he wants to address the stray dog problem. Salas says he's already had discussions with the Department of Agriculture and Game. The special election is set for Saturday, June 6th at Ocean View Middle School from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.